Good morning, fellow heroes. Hello, fellow heroes, and what's going on today? Today, we got ourselves a React Day. I have some fun doing some React streams, but they wear me out, so let's get some caffeine in us. There's some things I want to go over. I'm definitely behind in some of these other things, mainly due in part because I don't stream every single day, and I do like covering this stuff. But let's go ahead and get started with let's see. I'm scared of which link to hit, because if I hit this one, this brings up. Okay, see, I don't want that. Just so you guys see what I'm seeing. So if I hit this one, it still brings up. Okay, before we do anything else, how do you change it to where? Let me look this up. Tap on your profile picture on the bottom right screen, bring up the user setting. Just not exactly what I thought would pop up when I user settings. Okay. Let's go down to tab on web browser. Web browser. Let's see here. I don't see a web browser. Under the page, under the app settings section, app setting, it's in alphabetical order. There's Windows setting. Let's try that. This is probably old instructions. Advance. Nope, not here. Well, oh, what if I do connections? No. Authorized apps, looks like a bunch of things. Well, what I guess I could do is, well, let me look up Reddit. It says goes off whatever your default browser is. I don't know what. What? Whatever. I'll get tech support to work on that later. Until then, I'll just copy the link and paste it on the browser that I want. Okay. There we go. All right. We'll just do it like this for now. Um. Ooh, let me change this. That's okay. All right. So, something cool that I saw about Dragon's Dogma, because I've been trying to keep up with Dragon's Dogma. That game looks like it's going to be crazy fun here in the next couple of weeks. That's the game that I'm looking forward to right now. But it looks like they said that, you know, something simple as in like just giving the player amnesia is gonna be a great. I turned off stream mode when I was in the settings, and I probably should have just left that. So for new players, it'll be fine to come in and they'll treat them like new. But I figured they would do that anyways. I think the biggest thing about this, about giving the players amnesia, is that you won't be lost in the story. Because you know how sometimes, like, imagine going from God of War to God of War Ragnarok. That's kind of like the biggest thing that I get from this, is that, like, I won't have to go back and play the first one at all, considering just how old it is. Because it came out on the earlier generations of stuff. Hold on, let me check one more. Let me just turn this back on. Okay. There's this talk about Monster Hunter Resurgence, or the Monster Hunter world having a resurgence, but the biggest thing that I think that comes from it. So it's kind of funny that a lot of the Monster, and I'm working on a Monster Hunter video right now, but it's actually really funny how do I get to my saved messages? Bookmarks, here we go. Was right. Where is it? This one right here. So, tell me you don't know anything about the franchise. They'll tell me you don't know anything about the franchise. It's actually kind of really funny that, like, all the Monster Hunter fans are upset at Monster Hunter Resurgence, or the resurgence that's happening on, because it's happening in Monster Hunter World. And I've actually had people, when I've made videos about Monster Hunter, leave comments being like, "Oh, it's the worst game. It's the worst game," but it's actually really good. I actually have a lot of fun on it. I want to do a little more research on the game itself before I go into it. But if Monster Hunter World is the worst game of the series, then there's nothing but up. You know, there's nothing to look forward to but going up, and that excites me to so many ends. What else we got? Oh, this one. Once you be comfortable with you not owning your games. Yo, this was a whole thing. I wonder, I could have swore I got a tweet of it, of the guy that said it, but this was a whole thing right here of the... Dude, of course it was Ubisoft, of all people, that bring up the fact of, like, get comfortable not owning your games. And you know, this isn't the first time that someone in the entertainment industry has said that, like, oh yeah, like, you should be paying us to be streaming our games, or to be doing that, because technically, yeah, I don't like this whole, like, ownership. I think that I liked it whenever we did have physical CDs. Don't get me wrong, I buy everything digital now, but I liked it whenever it was something that was ours. Once we buy it from them, we can do what we want with it, because now it is ours. It is a product they made. It's not like my PC or my truck. Like, once I buy my truck, once I buy my PC, that's it. That's mine. No one else can do anything with it. And I feel like it should be the same thing with video games, but it becomes kind of weird because a lot of video games are turning into a live service. And when I say live service, I'm not even, like, counting the fact of, like, oh, you have to pay for games that are, like, with battle passes and stuff of that nature. I'm also talking about the fact that the game comes out unfinished, and then there's probably a day one update. There's probably an update 3, 4, 6 months down the road that are bringing things to the game, even if they are small. And in order to do that, sometimes the game just has to still, you know what I mean? Like the game just isn't technically owned by the players in that regards. I think that's just kind of ridiculous that he would even bring something. I wish I could find the tweet. Do they have the tweet here in the article? No, they don't. They don't. Oh well. They apparently, The Witcher, they're making a game, a vampire game. The people who were formerly working on The Witcher and stuff like that. So Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk 2077 devs officially revealed their first game. And that's kind of cool. Right. They left Rebel Wolves. Usually we don't comment on rumors. However, since we've heard something through the grapevine, yes, we are working on Dawnwalker. So if I go back, if I open up another Twitter, and I want to look up what they've said recently. Oh god, Rebel Moon was so bad. I don't even want to think about that anymore. So Rebel Wolves. So this was the last tweet. Here are the wallpaper art. So people are speculating vampires, but a lot of good things from here. Let's see what some people have to say. Please make it intricate as The Witcher 3 with its quests and have amazing free-flowing combat and phenomenal voice acting. Just make it a good game is what he's saying. Just make it a good game. This does excite me. New studio, we'll see how they do. There's two things that this could go in two different directions. The first one is that they have kind of like their dream, because they're new and they're kind of doing their own thing, and they're gonna make the game however they want to make it. I think those games kind of come out the best because they're not really too focused on satisfying everyone at all times. It's good to satisfy people, but to do it all the time, every time, can kind of bog things down. And the second thing is kind of like way that it could go is what I just said. Like maybe they're a new studio and they're pressured too much to get the game out, kind of like how No Man's Sky was, how he had a dream, but he was pressured to get the game out, and he's pressured to do all this press release for this game, and it just ended up hurting the game more than anything else. And it looks like I have the tweet here. There's wolves, but what is this? What is this right here? Oh, this one. Okay. I want to play the update when it comes out, but apparently people were making fun. I saw a little bit of this and I thought it was hilarious. So Aaron Keller is talking about, so this was right here. Self-healing passive for all roles. We're back with the first director's take on 2024. It's the first of the series going over our values and vision for the coming year, and there's a few juicy nuggets in it to check out. Oh my gosh, this was absolutely like funny for me. First off, I want to give my take on kind of like self-healing in Overwatch. I think it's nothing new. I know there's a lot of people that don't like this. Look at this guy. There's 1,000 looks, only 10 likes. So I think the people that are screaming about it, they don't like it, but let's see why they think they don't like it. This is an utterly awful idea just to start. Supports are already just better DPS in a lot of scenarios. So taking the team responsibility away just enables this even more. I don't know about that. It should also take some of the pressure off support players to keep everyone alive, since individual players now have more control of their own health pool. So I agree with this one right here. As a main support player from Overwatch 1, you have babied and catered to support players nonstop since Overwatch 2 came out. Wait. I agreed with this quote right here. But I guess he was quoting someone, and this guy's got something to say. So before I read this, let me tell you why I agree with this right here. Take some of the pressure off the support players. I think, like, especially in the lower elo of the game, because I feel like what Overwatch and what Blizzard does is they try to cater more towards the newer audience rather than catering towards like the people that have stayed and played the game. And it kind of makes sense. If you already have people that are loyal to the game, they're gonna stay, so you want to go get new people. Will you lose an audience as you go and get new people? Yes, you'll probably lose some, but I think the degree in which those two are weighed down, one outweighs the other. With that being said, the reason I think that it's okay is because a bunch of other games do this. Games like Valorant don't do this, and it plays a heavy role when it comes to health and things like that in determining fights. If you think about how fast healers get healed in Overwatch at the current moment of the game, you can easily see that it's like the healers don't necessarily, if you leave the combat and wait for yourself to get healed, it's still faster to just go get a health pack. And I think if they do something like that, that'll be okay. Because if you think about it, it works with healers because the healers are in the back line. And a healer shouldn't be out there getting shot or fighting in any shape, way, or form. Does it get annoying when a healer goes into the front line, kills some people, or does some damage, and then runs away? And I'm talking about like Moria here, and you're chasing that healer because they're at like half health, but then you realize their self-healing comes in, and you're just like, God dang it, I don't have the time to kill them or anything like that. So that could be annoying, but I do think like, especially someone like me who plays Tracer, I always go after health packs. I've always been someone that would just go after health packs, or I would just like jump in front of the healer if I needed healing. Like I would just stand in front of the healer, and good healers, I knew I had a good healer on my team if they went out of their way to heal a Tracer and they still were able to keep everyone alive. But also like, I never got mad at my healer for not healing me, especially if I was playing Tracer. I think the most important part is if you're doing your thing. Now, if my healing factor kicked in and it was as slow as it was playing as Tracer, I would still just go get a healing pack because it would be faster for me to get a healing pack. Same with Soldier. I would still just run and grab a healing pack and then run back to the fight rather than wait for my healing to kick in. Will it help, especially in situations where like I'm just running back to the team and my healing comes in? Does it make things a little more convenient? Yes. But for people who aren't as smart, for those Genjis that love to spam the healing, I think like that's what I think that's what Blizzard is trying to stop. Because if you play as a healer, you do get people that just spam healing, and there's a healing. Literally, the time it takes for them to spam healing 5 times, they could have grabbed a healing pack and gone back to the battlefield. And they don't need the healing. They absolutely don't need the healing. You as a DPS, or even you should see that your tank is either going in and in the middle of a fight, and your healer can't heal you. It would be irresponsible for your healer to heal you at this moment. So for you to run, grab a healing pack, and use that opportunity to flank them is something that, you know, you should consider as a DPS, instead of thinking, oh, I can't get back into the fight with the tank because I'm literally like sitting here with no heals. So let's see what this guy says. As a main support player from Overwatch 1, you have babied and catered support players nonstop since Overwatch 2 came out. The support passive removes teamwork, as back then you had to ensure your DPS helped and your other supports helped you by keeping you up, or else you died. So you had to assure that your DPS helped you, others helped you by keeping you alive. I feel like that's still the case. I feel like giving the DPS their own healing factor is a W. Because it keeps them in the fight. It makes the fights more determined. I mean, I get it, because if you damage a healer, I would have to switch from being a frontline. Like I would switch to Cassidy or McCree, and I would go in and I would kind of just stay in the back lines and just like shoot or stun anyone that would come after the healers. And then they're basically dying, and then because I'm with the healers, they're going to heal me while I'm protecting them. I guess I don't do that nearly as much. So he does have a point there. It does change the dynamic of how you can abuse, but you can still abuse the healers in the back line. Like, people still do that. That playstyle still hasn't stopped. The reason I say I don't do it as much is because I think, like, you have things like Mercies who can now jump up and down, Morios who can run away, and they can rely on that healing factor a little bit more, and they're not. I think before it just made the healers way too vulnerable, especially in a comp that is forced. When you have the 1-2-2 comp and you're kind of forced to play with 2 healers, it's obvious to just take out the healers in the way that you're supposed to. Thank you for the raid, Liberian. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? How'd it go? And so I don't know. I don't see this one being like too big of a deal. Why do you keep making support less of a healing role when that is what they are strongly good at? Why else would you have a health cross to signify health? Do players forget where health packs are at? No, it's not that they forget where they're at. It's just that players don't want to do it. This is players. People are too dumb, too lazy to go after the health packs themselves. We're just finishing Hidden Cats in Rome. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. I need to look that one up. Hidden Cats in Rome sounds interesting. And yeah, so people are too lazy, or just bad at the game. They don't go after health packs, and because Blizzard is more focused on like the lower elo type of players, because high elo type of players, they just do what they're supposed to do, but the lower elos, they complain that they don't get healing, or they don't get taken care of, or nobody wants to play healer, or that the queue times are too long because nobody wants to play healer. And so when Blizzard addresses the fact that nobody wants to play healer and makes healers more appealing by making them do more damage, by making them have more self-healing, and then everyone gets mad at Blizzard because now healers don't really look like healers anymore. But the whole reason that they switched what they were doing in the first place was because healers weren't appealing to play as. And yeah, you may have been a main support in Overwatch 1, but if you look at the statistics and the majority of people, most people aren't playing healers, and that's starting to change since Overwatch 2 because they've been addressing that. It's a point and click. It sounds like a point and click. It sounds like that, like Hidden Roams and Cats. That's the first thing that I thought of, was that it was a point and click. So that's how you answer that first thing. My question to you is, why do you insist on making support class try heal less and less and give them the toolkits that make them as stronger than a DPS? Illaria's damage, Kiriko damage, Zen damage, their damage should never be the same or better than a DPS. Here's the thing. I'm okay with the healer having just as good damage, if not better damage, than a DPS. I'm okay with it. The reason I'm okay with it is because this game is a shooter. It's the same thing like with Valorant, right? Like, when you choose a healing class in Valorant, you can get as many kills as a duelist. Do you get as many kills as a duelist? Not usually. And the reason for that is because a DPS class shouldn't be essentially determined by the damage that their gun does, but more determined by the agency that they can apply in the match. So if they have more agency to do damage, their DPS should be more often. Whereas a healer, they should have more agency to do healing. And what do I mean by agency? That means within their kit, they should have more opportunities to dish out what their role is capable of dishing out. So if a healer has a gun, I am all for a healer's gun being just as strong, if not stronger, than a DPS's gun, especially if someone's going to bully the healer. Remember Battle Medic Mercy? I used to love that. I used to love when people would come after me, my Mercy, I just pull out a pistol and delete them because they weren't good enough at getting shots in on me. Now we look back at this. What does Mercy have that makes her a good DPS? Nothing. She can fly, yes, but she can only fly to teammates. She can't fly to enemies. She can res, but it makes her stuck in a position for at least 2 seconds, right? But then we look at Tracer, whose pistols or submachine guns are kind of like less than Mercy's. And because they're less than Mercy's, she takes a little bit longer to kill someone, right? But she has more of an advantage at killing people because she can teleport to people. She can teleport away to heal herself, and it makes her have more agency to get back into the fight, and thus she deals more damage over time because of it. So I think it's not a point about their guns that necessarily give them the chance to kill. It's more about their ability to get kills. What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by on the stream. We're just doing some reacts, talking about some gaming news. And then we look back at I want to talk about like Moria, for example, right? Moria has a lot of agency to get kills and to do damage. I think in that case, I think with Moria and like Zenyatta, his biggest downfall is that he just can't move, right? He can't move, and his orbs are his biggest factor. Have you seen the Palworld game? Yeah, I streamed it not too long ago. I'll be putting out a video on why Palworld is actually super popular. I'll try to put that video out tomorrow, but hopefully I can find more time to play Palworld with you guys. But we had a good time playing it the other day. Now, Moria has a lot of agency to get kills, but the thing is, it's not as much as Tracer, right? And the reason I'm saying Tracer is because Tracer isn't as, I don't think she's as meta as the other characters. I think she's definitely dropped in meta, but in terms of like if you use Tracer and you compare Tracer and Moria, they seem very similar, except Moria has one teleport, and you can use that teleport to get away, but then you're out. Whereas Tracer has 3 teleports. Technically, if you want to count her recall time, she has 4 teleports. You've downloaded? Oh, you're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be honest with you, Palworld's a lot of fun. Palworld's kind of like changed. It's actually trending right now with 230,000 posts. But Palworld is crazy fun. It scratches a lot of itches in the brain. You download it. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's a lot of fun. And so Moria's agency is more geared towards healing. You use Moria to go in and you use her damage to help like if you use her damage to help your tank get a kill, or use her damage to help your DPS get a kill, you're going to get a lot of kills, or it's going to seem like you're getting a lot of kills with the way that Overwatch does their kill and assist kind of way. It's weird. But at the same time, if you're staying in the back line and you're healing people while doing the damage, while supporting, if you're playing Moria correctly, she is more of a support role. But she is more appealing to play as for a more advanced healer, because she gets to help people get kills and she gets to heal the team while doing it. And I think that's what's important, is that like, one, the support role just has to be appealing to people who want to play a shooter. I don't go in to play Valorant and then have to play a character that doesn't have a gun and sits back and heals the whole time, right? I think it's okay for Moria to do a lot of damage, but her kit is built around the fact that she needs to heal. That's the most important thing. And I think that's what people are not understanding, because they're bad at the game and they die to Morias, or they die to do. I'm not saying I don't die to Morias, but I'm saying if they're dying to these healers, when they get mad that they're dying to a healer, and if you're dying to a healer 10 times, you're just playing the game wrong. You're just bad at the game. Where if you're dying to a healer, a couple of times because you were just in the shit, that's completely different. You need to have support learn to balance both heal the team when needed, a DPS when the team is ahead and pushing. This is very disappointing to read in the direction that you are pushing Overwatch 2. I had no problem heal bursting a tank or a DPS who was pressured on at this rate. Rework all supports and make them DPS roles. No, I disagree with this guy's take entirely. I think he's upset, but I also think that by the way, he's been a main support since Overwatch 1. Like, if you're a support main There's two things. There's two things about you. And a lot of people are going to hate what I'm about to say. You're either... Oh, wait. Why is he verified? Who is this guy? Oh, I guess you could just pay for the check mark. You need to... You're either like... You either love helping people, you love healing, you love the idea of healing, or the second one is you're just bad at the game. You're just straight up bad at the game. And that's what I feel about... I think... I kind of got off topic. I think like the support role in general is fine. As long as the support role has the agency to heal, that's my take. That's my number one take right there. But... Oh, Max Verstappen is trending. Oh... But with the DPS being able to heal themselves and it making the support role less of a support role, I think that's the biggest thing, is that they are considered support, not healers. I think that's the biggest thing that needs to be taken away from, is their kit is meant to support you, whether it's supporting getting kills or whether it's supporting healing you. They are not meant to just sit back and just heal you like it's World of Warcraft. They are meant to help you help the team win the team fight. Help the team win the team fight. A DPS is supposed to help the team get kills, and a tank is supposed to help the team absorb damage, right? So that the keyword being help, not do it all, but help, and their agency is built, or their kit and agency is built around that. So everyone else having a healing factor, I think, is fine as long as it doesn't overshadow the health packs. I think being able to run and get a health pack is crazy important, but also if you're running and hiding and waiting for your team to come back and your health is regenerating all at the same time, it just makes it more convenient for the game overall. That's my take right now. Maybe it'll change, maybe it won't, but I think people are overreacting, the small majority that are. Okay, let's see what else we got going on today. Resident Evil Monster Hunter and more Capcom games review bombed on Steam. Oh, that's right. Maximilian did a video on this. There was an anti-mod update and people freaked out. Hold on. People freaked out. Over...
Wait for that.
Over it. Where is it? What do they do? Oh my gosh, he does a lot. I didn't realize how many videos he put out. Maximilian, where's your freaking thing, dude? Maximilian talked about it because, like, I think a lot of people were worried about, like, they were putting malware on your computer. This is it right here. Well, yeah. Capcom DMR coming for your mods. Yeah, because they weren't allowing people to put freaking mods on some of the games, and so, but he was basically explaining how that's not the case. Like that's not what's happening. Is there, you know, it's okay. And I think it's another situation where people are just overreacting. I do not like the idea of them like stopping the mods and stuff like that, but if you want to know more about the Capcom situation and stuff like that, go check out like Maximilian's video about it, because he kind of goes in depth and he has way more experience in that situation than I do to talk about it. Oh, Helldivers launch trailer. Oh, we got a new trailer for Helldivers. Let me look at this. I am so excited for Helldivers 2, guys. So, Helldivers official launch trailer 5 days ago. So we missed this one. But okay, so I I'm crazy excited for this game right here. I've been looking forward to Helldivers for just a good fat minute. The first one, I never really got to play. I played like a smidge bit of it, but I loved the idea of it.
Keeping managed democracy safe with the lives of our heroes. Protecting freedom from tyranny with the gentle touch of an iron fist.
And they lean
but
way
liberty's
more into
enemies
the
march ever
Troopers.
closer. Together,
Theme.
we must take back control of freedom.
Together for managed democracy.
Together for victory.
Together for liberty.
Together for liberty.
Together, they
Just
fight
replace
for
that guy.
freedom. Will you?
Oh yeah, got the ODST drop. They do look like ODST troopers, don't they? And I hope there's still friendly fire.
In the galaxy's elite
Looks like you can still customize your armor. Gosh, this looks nuts. The only thing that I'm worried about for this second one, because this one does look like a shooter. Oh, I see two people holding up this rocket launcher. I hope they still have like things like this in the game. Because in the first game, you had to. I thought it was great. You had to start the computer, but you had to put in like these. You had to put in these directional pads. So like whenever you were like working on the computer in the game, you had to be like up, down, left, right, select. You know, and while these bugs are attacking you, and it just put pressure on you. I thought it was really cool, and I hope they still have like little things like that where you have to start up a computer and you have to enter these sequences and these freaking alien bugs are coming after you. Same thing with this, that two people have to use a rocket launcher in order for it to like just pop off, and maybe it's a really good rocket launcher and you have to like yell at your friend like, get over here, use it, and like one person has to aim while the other person fires. Oh dude, it would be great.
Together.
Even if one person is still doing the aiming and firing, I think it would be great. What is that? Wait, why are they blowing up an actual tank? What's happening here? There's rebels? Oh, there's robots.
Dispense peace with the ultimate.
Look at that. There you go. See those? You can bring down those turrets. I'm worried that we're going to lose some of that, but if we do, it'll be okay. I thought that was just a really cool feature in the game. Oh, that's a lot of landmines. Oh my god, that's a lot of landmines.
A legend.
I'm so excited for this game. They got Terminators, pistols. I want there to be just a pistol. This is a big ass pistol.
Join the Helldivers, the galaxy's last line of offense.
I can't wait. I want to watch some gameplay. Is there a recent gameplay of it? Because that's what I want to watch right now. That was the official launch trailer. Helldivers 2 gameplay. There's the 11 things you need to know before you buy. I don't know if I want to watch that, but there's just straight up 10 minutes of gameplay right here. Let's see what the 11 things you need to know before you buy.
It's been nearly a decade since Arrowhead Game Studios and Sony launched the first Helldivers. And though it was a pretty small production as a whole, the game garnered enough of a dedicated fan base to warrant a sequel.
And that's what I was talking about earlier, is like when you have these small game developers like this, they have like a dream that they want to do. And in order to like, they follow that dream, and because they weren't like as big as Call of Duty, but they held just a loyal cult following, like a loyal cult fan base, they were able to make a sequel that's probably even more closer to what their actual dream is. Or even if it wasn't closer to the actual dream, like I said, like they strayed away from what the original game is, and they are now marketing it to a larger audience. So now it does look more like Call of Duty. It does look more like that, but it's super unique in the fact that it's like it's sci-fi Monster Hunter. It's sci-fi Call of Duty Monster Hunter. And I think that's the greatest part. But you can tell that it's still holding on to a lot of the charm that made it great originally.
Sequel is, at long last, almost upon us. And based on what we've
Look
seen...
at that. Look at that. See that? See that? That's the kind of shit that I want from this game.
That sequel is, at
Look at
long
that.
last, almost upon
See, he
us.
shot his rocket launcher and he can't shoot another one. And this dude's got just like a whole shit ton of rockets on his back. And he needs to load it up for his friend.
And based on what we've seen of it so far...
That's the kind of shit that I want. Because I don't want it to be a Call of Duty clone. I love that it's its own thing. I love that there's that type of teamwork in it that like forces you to play with other people in a way that can make you lose your friend. I want friendships to be lost because of incompatibility. Look at the top left. Reinforcements. Up, down, left, right. Select. It's there. They kept it. Yes. All right, we're in, guys. We're in.
Looking like it's trying to strike a balance between capturing its predecessor's essence and reinventing its formula in very interesting ways.
See? Just like
With
I said.
Helldivers 2
What did I
releasing
say?
not long from now, here we're going to talk about how it's doing that and a
Jeez
few other
Louise, dude,
details
all
that
the
you should
orbital
know about it.
strikes look
Premise.
nuts.
Helldivers 2 will once again put players in the shoes of the titular Helldivers, elite soldiers who are sworn to protecting
ODST
freedom
drop.
and peace in a
That's some
hostile
badass.
galaxy where deadly alien threats are wreaking havoc. Like its predecessor, it will continue to depict its world as a dystopian one, even from the humans' perspective,
Yep.
with Super Earth's population
It's like
being
Starship
subjugated
Troopers.
under what's known
Very
as super
heavy on the
democracy,
Starship Trooper part.
and the population has become indoctrinated by the government to save the planet's way of life.
Together for managed democracy.
There it is.
Together for victory.
We just saw
Together
that.
for liberty.
Together for liberty.
I
Third
love that,
person.
how he instantly gets
There
you-
are several
oh my
elements
god.
that Helldivers 2 is carrying forward from the first game,
Yeah.
which we'll get into in a bit. But at the same time,
Look at
it's
that.
also changing things up in some pretty radical ways.
Jeez
Probably the
Louise.
most significant among them is the fact that where the original Helldivers was a top-down shooter, Helldivers 2 is going to be a fully fledged third-person experience.
Which I'm
How
okay
that will
with.
affect the moment-to-moment gameplay and how the action generally feels, well, that remains to be seen.
I think it will make it not necessarily better. It will be different, but I do think it will fit the game style look. I mean, the first thing that you have to notice, and I'm not one to care about graphics that much. I'm all about like the gameplay, but the game is prettier, which will attract just a general audience overall. The second thing you have to understand is that having it be third person like this, I know there's a lot of people that don't like the over the shoulder shooter kind of thing, but with a game where you can customize your character and put on your skins and things like that, a lot of people care about their aesthetics. You hear me? A lot of people love looking at their ass, and because of that, they're having it be in third person, I think, is also a big win. Fashion, I know.
But again, a number of familiar elements and mechanics will be returning. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
co-op and tactics. Many
Co-op
have called
and
the first
tactics.
Helldivers one of the most enjoyable co-op games of its
Yeah.
time, owing to how heavily
I agree. It was, again, I wish I had played the game more. The reason it's so enjoyable is because it was a shooter where you actually had to work together with your team in a way that wasn't so, oh man, gosh, how do I explain it? That wasn't so traditional. Like it broke, it's kind of like how it, even though it was top down, right? It fulfilled like the ability to just like mess around with your teammates and interact with your teammates in ways that we wish we could in other video games. Instead of just like, oh, hold this point and kill everything, it's like you feel like you're actually typing on the computer. It was very immersive. You like the guy loading the rockets for his buddy, just stuff like that, just making it feel like you guys have to like do this. You have to interact together to make it happen, instead of like everyone playing a certain role and you're shooting healing bullets at the other person and it feels kind of like an MMO. It was very interactive, and there was a bunch of small little that seemed creative, but things that made it feel more like realistic. And there's something cool about like making a fantasy sci-fi type game realistic to create just like more task to do in the game. And I think that's why people really love it just scratches that itch that we love so much.
It emphasized cooperation and actual strategy.
Yep.
Helldivers 2 is going to be cut from the same cloth, based on what Arrowhead Game Studios has said and shown so far. Though, like the first game, it can be played solo. Playing in 4-player squads is going to be the ideal way forward, with the game encouraging and rewarding proper teamwork and strategizing. Stratagems.
I like that you can play by
Another
yourself.
key mechanic from the first Helldivers that's returning in the sequel is stratagems.
There it
For those
is. That's what I
unfamiliar,
love.
these are powerful tools that you can use through specific button combos to call in special
The
support
button
in the
combos.
form of airdrops for better weaponry, stronger gear, additional supplies, and even
Yep.
bomb strikes on enemies.
Yep.
Even more so than its predecessor, it's looking like Helldivers 2 will place quite a bit of emphasis on tailoring your playstyle to your requirements using different stratagems and
I like
properly
that.
coordinating them
Stratagems. It
with
makes me
what your
think of
squad mates
Warhammer.
have equipped. More stratagem details.
Okay.
Based on
What
what
does this look
Arrowhead
like?
Game Studios has revealed so far, we can expect plenty of variety in the stratagems on offer in Helldivers 2, each
that
benefiting and encouraging different styles of gameplay. If, for instance, you're a more defensive-minded player or want
No.
to play the role of a tank in your squad, you can call in better defensive gear, or even something like a shield generator.
That
While
sounds
a more
badass,
offensive,
actually.
assault-focused player could call in deadlier, heavy weaponry.
That's what
Different
I'm talking about
stratagems
right
will
there.
also provide unique benefits based on what enemies you're fighting, like armor-piercing weapons being particularly effective against mechanical or armored foes.
It looks
Loadouts
like
and
those are
customization.
all that you find.
Layered progression mechanics and deeper customization systems are being touted for Helldivers 2, and that'll seemingly manifest in several ways.
I'm gonna get
We've
Salvador
already
to play
spoken
this
about
game.
the stratagems and the variety they're touting in the unique abilities and advantages they will bring, while beyond that, players will have plenty of options in the different weapons, weapon types, and gears they have equipped. From being relatively more
See,
stealthy,
and I think that's real important. I think it's real important, even though like you can't see your character. I think being able to customize your character is the biggest thing. Now, will people be pissed if there's, because this is a game that you buy. So if there's like an online shop, I mean, I won't be surprised, but that would be kind of annoying. What I would want, I'm pretty sure like if you have a whole set, it gives you an upgrade. I'm also pretty sure that if like you mix and match things, you can make it happen. I just want there to be a transmog. That's what I want there to be. Now, I it's real easy, especially if the armor has stats, to turn it into a pay to win game, and I really hope it doesn't do that. This game can easily fall off if they make it pay to win, but because it's so cooperative, maybe people won't care as much. But it looks like they haven't said anything about that or mentioned anything about that. And I don't think the developers want that. They seem like they're people that have a dream for this game and they want it to do that. And they never did that in the first game. So everything's looking like it's gonna move the way we want it to move.
to going in all guns blazing, to taking a more ranged approach and calling in airstrikes from a distance,
I do like the
Helldivers 2 will
airstrikes.
apparently let players choose between a variety of different playstyles, and
Yeah.
will let you craft your build to suit your particular needs. Friendly fire. A key
love
feature
that.
of the original Helldivers that's returning in the sequel is friendly fire always
That's-
being on. Chaos
that's
on the
good.
battlefield and a
Don't
unique
turn it off.
risk-reward layer were among
And that's another thing about the game that like makes it its own thing, is that you have to play with friendly fire on. There's no toggling it off, catering to people or anything like that. It's you gotta play with friendly fire on.
Helldivers' biggest defining traits. And Helldivers 2.
Yup, you
looks
hear
like
that?
It's going
It's
to
its biggest
try and
defining. Yup,
recapture
that's
that,
what you get.
with players
That's what
being
you get
asked
for
to find
spawning
ways to
there.
keep the chaos as much as possible.
spawn there.
And ensure that they don't end up sabotaging themselves and their squad mates, especially when things get particularly hectic. Enemies.
Yeah, it's real easy
Helldivers
to
saw players going
kill
up
your
against
friends.
3 hostile enemy factions, and you'll
See,
be
I didn't know-
locking
I didn't play
horns
the
with
game enough
multiple
to know this.
factions in Helldivers 2 as well. The bug-like aliens are, of course, returning, and we've seen plenty of them in gameplay footage and
Ugh.
trailers so far. While the cyborgs,
just makes
now being
sense that
referred
they-
to as automatons, have been shown as well. Whether the third faction
Makes
from the
more
first
sense that they're
game,
called
the Illuminates, will
automatons.
return, or if we can maybe expect a new faction as well, remains to be seen. PC requirements. Like the original game, Sony is going to release Helldivers 2 on both PlayStation and PC. And unlike
Oh,
the
it's only on
original, it's going to
PlayStation and
launch
PC. I won't be able to
simultaneously
play
on
with
both.
Salvador. That sucks.
So what kind of a rig will you need if you want to play Helldivers 2 on PC? The requirements aren't particularly demanding.
This
On
means
minimum settings,
absolutely
you'll
nothing
need
to me,
either an
because I have
i7
no idea.
4790K or a Ryzen 5 1500X. along with either a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti or a Radeon RX 470, and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Meanwhile, on recommended settings, you'll either need an i7 9700K or a Ryzen 7 3700X, along with either a GeForce RTX 2060 or a Radeon RX 6600 XT and 16 gigs of RAM.
100 gigabytes of available
you'll also
space?
need 100
God
gigabytes
damn.
of free storage space.
That's the
while
only
an
thing I
SSD is
understand.
recommended
Damn,
on
that's a
recommended
lot.
Settings.
Why so
Crossplay.
much?
Given the fact that Sony is doing a simultaneous
It
launch
better be
on PC
crossplay.
and PS5 for what is very much a multiplayer focused.
This is what's great about like a game like this is that nobody's gonna bitch and moan about aim assist because because the game's not designed for multiplayer. And another thing is a lot of times like an RPG game gets built and then multiplayer gets put into it, and the game is almost built around the multiplayer aspect, even though the focus is the RPG part. It just makes it so annoying for those people. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream.
This game, it would be more than a little baffling if crossplay wasn't supported. Thankfully,
Yeah.
that isn't the case.
Yeah.
And
This is
Sony
the
has
best part.
confirmed that Helldivers 2 will allow PC and PS5 players to play with each other without
that.
any
A
restrictions.
lot of rocket
Price.
launchers.
Helldivers 2 is clearly not one of Sony's bigger flagship releases, nor is the company presenting it that way, which
No,
of
they're
course
not.
is being reflected in its price as well, with the standard edition retailing for $39.99 on
That's
both platforms.
crazy that this game's coming out for like $40. That's crazy that this game's coming out for $40.
With the standard edition retailing
Hold on, I want to
for
see these guys. And
$39.99 on both platforms.
we had to pay, what was it? What was the game that for Avatar that came out by Ubisoft? We had to pay nearly $70 for that game. And that game's just a reskin of Far Cry with like no story. And then here comes this game that's super like innovative, different than all other games, and it's only $40. That's what's wild. Is like this game to me, with the value that it could potentially give, is something that I would be willing to pay $60 for. Now, there's probably not a lot to do in the game. Let's be honest. There's probably not going to be a lot to do. They're probably going to be like the first game where like there's going to be online activities where the community has to come together to fight off invasions, and that's okay. And for $40, you know what? It already sounds like a good time. Just by looking at this game, I'm okay with paying $40 for it.
Platforms. As you would expect, though, players can also purchase a $59.99 deluxe edition called the Super Citizen Edition,
What
which
do you
will
get in
include
that?
a number of additional in-game bonuses and items.
Pay to win right there.
And with that,
There you
we
go.
reach the end of this video.
There you
Have
go,
anything
pay
to
to
say?
win.
Let us know in the comments
guys.
below.
There you
Also,
go.
we upload new videos every single day on Gaming Bolt, so please consider
upload this video to
subscribing
you
as
guys
it
on
really helps us out.
There, I'm
Thanks
real excited
watching.
for this game. I can't wait for this to come out, and we'll be playing it on stream. Hopefully the week of release for sure. What else do we got going on today? So, Dragon's Dogma 2. Look at the in-game character design. It looks like there's a lot, but I could care less about like the character design. I did see this. This was interesting. This actual anime VR high school where you are able to get a proper qualification as the first metaverse-based project. So, first things first, there's just these are all just dudes right here. They all look like these little girls with cat ears, anime waifu girls with cat ears and horns, and they're all just like, hey man, what's going on? Hey dude, yeah, what's up, man? How you doing today? Hey bro, I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? They're all dudes. But this is crazy. I think this is such a great idea. I'm so happy to see something like this. I want to see more like VR have practical uses like this, and I want to see it go into the future. I've never really been one to care for VR. Like for video games, I think like ideally when VR gets to the point where it's like Sword Art Online, or at least close to Sword Art Online, then I'll start partaking in it. And I've played some VR and it's been fun, and it's, you know, it's had its moments, but for the most part, like, I genuinely kind of like don't care for VR until it gets to the point where I can just put on the headset and just enjoy the, and like be put into the game. Like, I don't really care for VR. I'm gonna let it take its time, get where it needs to get. But stuff like this is really cool, because didn't they have like, what's it called? Oh, what was it called? They had like the VR game or area where you would go into a bar and you could like play pool with people, and you could do a bunch of other things with people. And this is similar, but you can actually go to school. And dude, it'd be so funny if like the teacher had like the master powers. So if you're in class and then someone's acting up or being a fool about things, the teacher can just be like, deleted, get out of here, boom. Because you know how they all the trouble they had with the Skype calls or the Discord calls, trying to go to school, trying to do online school. Oh my gosh, dude. I wonder what type of issues would come up with VR. People just changing their avatar. This is just like little to no consequences because they're online. That's the other thing too, is because like in person you can enforce the consequences, but when you put things on the internet, consequences almost seem like they go out the window. Capcom quickly rolls back Resident Evil Revelations DRM. Oh, that's more of the the thing. There was this game that I saw that I kind of want to look at gameplay for. Did I close out my Chrome? Oh, no, it's right here. There's something that popped up on my main channel. I should have clicked it to watch for later, but I did not. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was in, oh, here it is. What is this right here? What is this thing? I saw anime waifu, big titty anime girl, and I was like, oh, well, I need to click on this. China Hero Project. Not familiar with them.
Once
Looks
you
dark.
met humans.
Look at her big old anime eyes.
In the last city of humanity.
Is she like a cyborg or an android?
Heavenswell.
Oh wow. That doesn't look
Imagine that they once ruled this very world.
It's a realm surrounded by springs and waterfalls, where flowers bloom and trees thrive.
I don't know. Doesn't look like much as. Oh snap! That was not what I was expecting.
They control the rules in Heavenswell, and humans are just sheep to be slaughtered.
Where there's war, there are profits. It's best
all right.
both sides suffer heavy
Looks like it moves a little slow, but
We are the same,
it looks like it might be
seeking
a
after far-fetched goals with
Dark
crippled
Souls
memories.
clone.
However, I'm just
Okay.
a feeble
Okay.
scholar, while you possess power.
Sounds like that Nier Automata soundtrack.
While the branch can infinitely reconstruct your physical form, it cannot instill hope or faith.
I mean, this is looking pretty decent.
And caution.
It's like an android demonic. Oh, wow. AI limit.
May the branch guide your path.
I'm intrigued. I did like that they showed off gameplay. It's always a good sign when they show off gameplay for a game, because that means they're confident in their game. But not a lot of big things have been. It comes out this year. So, shoot. Kind of flew under the radar for me there for a little bit. I'm curious about that. I think that's it. I think that's most of the stuff that I wanted to kind of go over with you guys. Let me see. Let me go to my bookmarks real quick. Pal World. Oh, right. Pal World. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm going to make a video on this pretty soon. Pal World's been popping off. Look at it's like trending right now. I'm gonna have to put out a video for this by like tomorrow. It is they already have a Pokemon mod for it.
The playable character being Ash.
Oh my
Misty, to
gosh.
Pokemon that inhabit the world. And even the first boss fight is Jessie from Team
Jessie.
Rocket. If you want to check out this mod pack for yourselves, the full video will be
They
on my channel.
already have a mod for
already has
Pokemon. Dude, that
That's
took
right,
like
the first
no
mod-
time whatsoever. Dude, how is it that modders can get stuff out like this crazy fast? What is up with that? That's why it's trending right now, because they already got a freaking mod. And then available now, Power World Community Manager. Let me see. Apparently the Pokemon fans are mad at here comes Nintendo right on cue. Apparently Pokemon fans are mad at the knockoff pals in the game because they look like Pokemon. But Pal World's been great. Japanese clips of people playing Pal World are funny. That's a big chicken. Oh my gosh! What the heck? I was not expecting that at all. Yeah, Pal World's I'll have a video for you guys out tomorrow for Pal World. And we'll I want to go over why it's doing so good, but like right now basically it's because it's a survival game. It's a gacha game all in one, right? And then it's also like I don't even know how to explain it. It's also just one of those games where like it just runs itself. And there's a time limit when it comes to building things and doing things. But there's so much to do in the game, and there's constantly something to do, that like that time limit on things being built isn't a hindrance. Overall, the game is designed for you to just have fun in it and just to do a bunch of good, like, great things in it. And I think that's all that really like matters, is that it's just a good game. Sure, I've said it before. Some of the best games are built by taking ideas from other games, stealing ideas from other games. Some of the best games are designed because they stole from other games, and that's I think that's what's funny. What do we have here? So, okay. There's been a lot of talk about this. I didn't really look at the original clip. We can look at the original clip right now. There's been a lot of talk about the Star Wars sequel, the new trilogy with Daisy Ridley. One, I want to say that I'm super happy that Daisy Ridley is coming back to play as Rey in the new Star Wars movies. I did enjoy Daisy Ridley as Rey. I did not enjoy how she was kind of written. But I did enjoy her playing the character. I do want to look at the clip. We can go over the clip. I know I'm late to this. I know I'm late to this, but I think it's still good to kind of go over it a little bit here. So I don't even know what it's look up. Star Wars. What if I just type in new Star Wars director interview? It should just be something short. So director hates men. I don't know about that. That's the, here we go. I think this is the clip that we're looking for.
What is
this is in 2015.
activating a force for change.
Wait, this is in 2015?
But also trying to permeate that patriarchy, that power structure. And is that a part of the calculation of your art as well? And what's been the reaction to that?
Oh, absolutely.
So she's the new Star Wars director.
I like to make men uncomfortable. I enjoy making men uncomfortable. Not you, just
not you.
Not you.
Point taken. Point taken.
But it is important to be able to look into the eyes of a man and say, I am here, and recognize that. And recognize that I am working to bring something that makes you uncomfortable, and it should make you uncomfortable because you need to change your attitude. And it's only when you're uncomfortable, when you're shifty, when you have to have difficult conversations that you will perhaps look at yourself in the mirror and not like the reflection, and then say, maybe there is something wrong with the way I think, or maybe there is something wrong with the way I am addressing this issue. I like to make
Obviously, this
men
is taking her out of
uncomfortable.
context. Taking what she says out of context a lot. I don't know. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't really have a problem with her saying that. I don't know. What movies has she, says woke director, what movies has she, she isn't making anyone uncomfortable. All she's doing is driving away customers and her employers will be upset with her. Imagine a male director saying the same thing. I enjoy making women uncomfortable. I really enjoy making women uncomfortable. I think there's a different connotation behind it, though. Like, I get what this guy's saying. I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a little bit here. So, like, I get what this guy is saying. And, like, if a guy says I enjoy making, but historically, men have been on top, right? And with women, they've usually been on the bottom of the totem pole. So I think, like, what she's saying about making men uncomfortable is putting a woman in a man's role, and a man wanting to see a woman like that. A man wanting to see a man in that role, but instead of seeing a woman in that role and making that comfortable. Also, I'm very naive in what I'm about to say, so I'm gonna say it with, just take my words with a grain of salt. I just feel like, especially in like other parts of the country, women's voices aren't really as loud as they are in like America. So to have an opportunity to speak in a situation where you want a woman to stand up to a man, I get it. That's like, it's like a power fantasy for women in some ways. Again, I'm kind of speaking with some naivety behind it, but I do want to, that is something that I feel like is represented in a lot of what's going on in today's society. I do also think it's important that we don't make Star Wars like woke. A lot of people are taking what she said here, or what she said in the past, and kind of like, I guess, like scared that like Star Wars is going to turn into this very woke fantasy movie. And honestly, I don't know. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Until I see it, then I'll do it. But they keep saying things like, we'll take on the beloved sci-fi franchise in a different direction. Like, what does that mean? Why do we want the franchise to be in a different direction? Do we want Rey to be that beacon that's being in a different direction? I'm gonna say what I always say. I know it's gonna sound horrible, but if you make it good, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do with it. If it ends up being just a good movie, because it's not that people don't like empowered women. It's not that people don't like woke messages. It's that people don't like when it's written poorly. That's the thing. If you tell a good story, if you want to tell an empowering story of women standing up for themselves and taking control and being independent, you can tell that story in a way that people will love it and like it, right? But if you tell it in a way that's just full of exposition and telling people how to think and what to think, and you leave nothing to inferring, then people are gonna hate it, and they're gonna be mad at it. There are tons, I mean tons, of example where women are portrayed as the main character and they do all the things that these other woke, I'm gonna put quotations around that, women do, and yet they aren't hated. What's one that I can think of like off the top of my head? Let me see. There's a YouTube video that does this way better. That did a whole video on it that I really enjoyed and like. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna steal his examples. Audience hate bad writing, not strong women. There we go. So like Vi from Arcane, great. The what's it called? Hawkeye. Freaking that one movie with Tom Hanks where he died and had to come back and was constantly going back. Or even the Terminator. Like, look at all this. Like, it's not that everyone hates bad writing or bad women in power. It's that they just hate bad writing. Like, Arcane is all about women fulfilling the roles of men. Like, Vi is a brawler. She's just a fighter. She acts like a dude half the time. And then it's about Jinx and Caitlyn, and like the guys are kind of just the side characters. I mean, you have Jace who's in the story, but he's not nearly as prevalent as Vi is. And yet people love that movie. And it's because Arcane is written well. But if you just tell the audience this person is strong, then they are going to hate it. If you give a person all of these great traits and qualities and yet they still feel like a victim, they're gonna hate it. Why would they care about this character who's perfect at everything and yet still cries about their life? But when you have a character like Vi from Arcane, who blames herself for her inabilities to think past who she is, that's relatable. When Vi is this character who punches first and asks questions later, and you see the benefits of acting that way, but then you also see the downsides of acting that way, you can relate to that character, and you can understand that character and be part of that character's life because it resembles your own life. But when you have a character who just picks up things naturally and who has no problems and isn't, oh man, how do I say it? So like people like Mary Sue's, right? I don't think there's any problems with the Mary Sue if it's written well, but I think it's easier to like a character who's good at one thing and has flaws than it is to like a character who's good at a bunch of things and is upset at the world, or the world doesn't like them, right? Like if the flaw of the character is the fact that the external forces don't like them, and not so much that their internal conflict creates external issues, then that's whenever you have problems with people unable to connect with these characters. And I think that's the biggest thing with this movie is you can have Daisy Ridley come in here and she can be a badass. She can be the leading protagonist. She can start, she can be the Luke Skywalker that we wanted, where she starts the new Jedis. And I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna say something wild. The new Jedis, what if she's like, only women can be Jedis, and she does something like just wild like that, right? And it's all about like women empowerment and making sure women have what they, do what they can do. If it's written well, if the internal conflict of the character creates external issues, it will be a beloved Star Wars film. It will be liked by everyone. But if it is all about the character showing how great they are and how much the world is trying to beat them down, it's kind of hard to relate to that. And I think the issue being is that a lot of people compare themselves to what they see. A lot of people, especially in society, I'm not saying everyone does it. I'm not saying you watching here do it, but I think a lot of people, they look at someone who has something better than them, and then they're like, why are you upset? You have something better than me. The grass is greener on the other side. Whereas in this case, for if someone has a flaw, if someone is just a well-fined blade and they're good at doing one thing, like how Vi was in Arcane, she's just good at punching and her whole character is surrounded about punching. You see all the issues that are created if you just punch everything. And I think that's important, is a character needs to be good at one thing. We can have a defining character trait, and with that defining character trait, you create issues, and how they solve those issues, they have to get creative with how they solve those issues with their one defining character trait. Whereas just being good at everything, any issue that comes up, they're just able to solve it. Which is probably why we liked Finn so much, is because Finn was just good at one thing. He's just good at shooting and fighting. He's just a soldier. He didn't know how to fix things. He didn't know when Rey was telling him, hey, here are these tools. He wasn't charismatic. He wasn't a good liar. He had to have help from BB-8 to lie. Because Finn had so many flaws, we liked him for it. We enjoyed Finn. Even though they're in the same movie, we felt nobody got mad at Finn. Everybody loves Finn. And it's not because John Boyega is a better actor than Daisy Ridley. It's because Finn's character was a finely sharpened blade that was good at one thing and bad at just about everything else. He couldn't fly. He didn't have charisma. He was bad at lying. All he could do was shoot. And even whenever he fought, he lost. But the thing is Finn's story arc about overcoming fear, finding the courage to fight and stand your ground and go against what you're afraid of, even when the odds are against you. That's an awesome freaking story. His story arc is great, and he found purpose in that. But even as a flawed character, to go against everything that he's bad at and still do it. I mean, Finn does nothing but take L's all movie, and yet we love him. So it's not about winning. It's about creating those internal conflicts into external issues and how the character uses their internal, what they're good at to solve those issues in their own creative way. That's what it's going to be about, and that's what's going to make the movie good. But are we going to get that? I don't know. I'm going to hope for that, and if I don't get it, yeah, it's going to suck. So there's that. Pal World again, crossing 1 million concurrent players on Steam. It's the 6th game in history. I gotta play this game again with Ezio. I do. I think I'm halfway done with Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia is only like a 20 plus hour game, which is good length. Pal World almost seems never ending. I need to ask Ezio if he was able to like continue on, or if he had to like restart all his skills or something. But I'd love to play Pal World again with you guys. My days off are weird though this week. It was great having Saturday, Sunday off to play games with you guys and interact with you guys. It felt like the community was back and we were all hanging out and doing things. That was great. I'm having Thursday, Friday off again. Hopefully by February, my days off just are consistent and normal again. I work in retail, so it absolutely just fucking sucks. That's just how it is at the end of the day, and I hate it. But we're gonna do what we can do. You know, it is what it is sometimes. I also hope to get back to my own personal D&D game by February. I just need to contact those people and let them know. He said, okay, so there was an interview with Dragon's Dogma director. I'll probably look into that later. I'll probably watch that on my own, see if it looks like, it says it's a lengthy interview. But I'm curious to see what he thinks. Oh! There's an Indiana Jones game that's coming out. How could I forget about this? We're going to look at the Indiana Jones game here in a little bit. I want to react to that. Pokemon fans are coming up. Oh, yeah, this is where the Pokemon fans were mad about the Pal World designs. So you see, like, if they're just copying it and they're mad about it. I think it's good. Like, light a fucking fire under their ass, man. The last couple Pokemon games have been pretty disappointing. Light a fire under them. Make them freaking... Oh, what did I do? Oh, did I get rid of it? Oh, no, I put it on the side here. Let's see what it has to say. Pokemon fans are okay with bad optimizing and PS2 graphics. Calling a fun, cool concept lazy is beyond me. Yes, some look similar, but so what? Design can mix and clash. No, they straight up stole it. They straight up took it. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Take it. Pokemon's got a good idea. It's about time someone took Pokemon's idea and made it into something that was like their own and something that other people can like. So good for them. I can care less that they took the Pokemon. You know, I'm the one that benefits. The consumers are the one that benefits from that situation. Hogwarts Legacy. This is wild to me, guys. I want everyone to understand just like how freaking wild this is. Is Hogwarts Legacy beating Call of Duty? Now, we've had... it's been... Who knows the last time Call of Duty's won Game of the Year? Let's actually look that up real quick. Call of Duty... Last time COD won Game of the Year. 2003. From what Google has to say. It could be some other time, but 2003, 2019, what is this? Modern Warfare 2019 remains the only mainline COD that has won the Game Awards. So there's only been like 2 or 3 Call of Duties that have won Game of the Year. Considering that they come out every single year, that is wild to me. It's absolutely wild to me that, you know, this is the #1 selling game every year. Doesn't even get Game of the Year. It's because like people, it's obvious what people care about when it comes to a game, right? It's so obvious what people care about. Nice Opera GX theme, brother. Thank you for that. It's simplistic. It's nothing special. I wish I could have a big anime boob girl as my theme, but that's not the case. I think the only theme that does that is Cottontail, and I feel like I need to know her a little more before I put her as my theme. And for Hogwarts Legacy to do what it did, and not to mention all the people that tried to stop Hogwarts Legacy, tried to stop people from playing Hogwarts Legacy, that was absolutely crazy. And it beat Call of Duty. That's nuts. The biggest games that sell every year is like Call of Duty, FIFA, Madden. Like, and the same people that are playing Madden and FIFA are playing Call of Duty. So it's like there's this core audience of people, and yet the Harry Potter fans beat them. Of all games to beat them, it was the Harry Potter fans. With all the controversy and everything. That's fantastic. You know what's funny? I had so many people who don't really play video games come talk to me at work, come talk to me like catching up with friends and stuff like that, saying how they were playing Hogwarts Legacy. And who wouldn't want to be? It really did let you live out your wizarding dreams. Who isn't still waiting for their letter in them to come in to be accepted to Hogwarts? Who isn't? I mean, honestly, the one part that I did hate about the game was the crafting system. That absolutely fucking sucked, having to wait for those potions to get brewed. We gotta check this out. I want to check out the Indiana Jones gameplay. Or Indiana Jones game. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Okay. Let's see what this has to offer.
Let me
for us.
tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones.
Got them Nazis.
While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you.
Damn, he's saying he's playing 5D chess.
You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
I thought he was gonna say Sands of Time for some reason. That was really good. That's how he got his nose broken in the first place. I bet that's a continuation of the joke. Ooh, Lucasfilm Games. When's the last time we saw that? Oh, we got Todd Howard on here. We know it's gonna work. It's just gonna work, guys.
History. Just different ways to interpret the past.
So is this being made by Bethesda and Lucas?
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting.
Is it in first person?
To be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
I'm seeing a lot of cutscenes. Let me see some gameplay. There we go. Okay, we got stealth. Oh no.
Throughout history,
Wilhelm scream.
Mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before.
Good job. Oh, how are you gonna miss
Trust
that,
me.
dude?
It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
The story looks good. The story looks like it's gonna be give you. Oh shit! No shot. That looks awesome.
Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani.
What's going on here?
The Great Circle.
The Great Circle. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm a bit iffy on the
You have any
gameplay.
idea how old that was?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm a little iffy with the gameplay. Who's it made by? Did it say who's it made by?
Let me tell you what you are missing.
So here's what
Dr.
scares me about the
Jones.
gameplay. Is it made by Bethesda? Machine. Lucasfilm Games. So I think it's made by Lucasfilm Games. I know a lot of people were saying they don't want it to be an Uncharted clone. That's stupid. Those people are that's stupid. I want it. Did we not just see how the Pokemon clone did so good? Give me an Uncharted clone. I don't care. Give me an Uncharted clone, make it Indiana Jones, give it to me. If this plays like Dishonored, that's gonna be wild. Indiana Jones Dishonored. That's like what I'm hoping for. That's what, from what I can tell from the gameplay. Here's what I'm worried about. The gameplay looked kind of boring. So you have this guy. I think this is cool. So you take him out, right? This guy's like, huh? What's going on? It just, and he's standing right in front of Indiana Jones. I'm assuming at one point he threw a rock and distracted him and then walked up, grabbed him with his whip and pulled him off, got the Wilhelm scream.
Throughout history, it has built sites of significance. If you were to draw sites around the globe.
Right now it seems like it's a story trailer. This looks interesting because it looks like you have to sneak in and get past the Nazis and their dogs. This... See, that's what worries me. So it goes from third person to first person. That's just fun.
I've had run-ins with these guys before.
That guy misses his shot. I feel like this is all just to show off the cinematic experience of the game.
Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I could keep up?
Because I guess this trailer is more just to show off, like, look, you're gonna get the Indiana Jones experience in the game, and they're just trying to show off how much, how dedicated they are to making it look like Indiana Jones, and feel like Indiana Jones, and that's great. This looks like it's gonna be a boss fight. Looks fun. That looks pretty fun as well. This looks great. I love this right here. Jumping off the plane onto the other plane. Oh my gosh.
Patron of the
That looks sick. I'm skeptical. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm pretty skeptical about the game. I want to be wrong, Let's see what people have to say about it. There may never be an Indiana Jones movie again, but at least it looks like we can have a few more adventures with him in the games. Agreed. That's kind of what I was thinking in the beginning. Troy Baker went from playing Nathan Drake's brother to playing Indiana Jones himself. What a legend. I didn't realize that. That's I love that for him. From the makers of Wolfenstein, I'm expecting a great story and action scenes. Oh, people who made Wolfenstein made this. Well, I've heard good things about Wolfenstein. So maybe, again, I think they just didn't really show off the gameplay because they're just trying to show off the spectacle of being Indiana Jones. So I want to see more gameplay of the actual game before I go into it even more. I'm so excited Indiana Jones can live on as himself, not a parody of himself, like the new movies. The movies wasn't that great. So cool. There it is. Tell me if you're excited about this game or not, but I'll put the link into the video down below for you guys. Okay. Oh, I think that's everything. Agree. Oh my gosh. Master Chief actor agrees with fans. Season 1 of Halo shouldn't have featured a sex scene with the super soldiers. Like, I'm okay. There was a lot of things Season 1 of Halo should not have featured. I'm okay with the sex scene. I think the sex scene was like the cherry on top. There is so much about that show that did not need to happen. Let's see what other people... The whole series is a mistake. I agree. They do have Season 2 coming out. I will be watching Season 2. I will be reviewing Season 2, so we'll go over that. It's gonna... It's gonna take years for someone to actually make a good Halo series, and this definitely isn't it. Yeah. I mean, he's got 1,000 likes for a reason. The series, it wasn't just the sex scene. It was everything. Almost every decision they made was a mistake, including like taking off Master Chief's helmet and showing who's under the helmet. Yeah, we all know. Hopefully my computer can handle this. The Indiana Jones. I think your PC could handle Indiana Jones. Hopefully. It looked like it was graphically intensive. It seems like that other game we were looking at, Helldivers, was crazy hard on the computer. The whole... What else does other people have to say? 500 likes. Haha, he's trying to regain our respect after saying he can't convey emotion without seeing an actor's face. Did he say that? I don't think he said that. I think he's taking his words out of context. I think he said it's important. Because I remember whenever, what's his name? Pablo Schreiber? I'm so sorry, I butchered your name. I think he said it's important for an actor to show his face. I don't think I mean, maybe, like, you could infer it that way, maybe in the context of the situation you get, but I think, like, and I do kind of agree with him to some degree that it's important for us to see the face of the character that we're playing. Even in The Mandalorian, we get to see the Mandalorian's face every once in a while. Like, the helmet is so iconic and he does such a good job at exaggerating the features. Same with, like, Spider-Man. Like, I think it's important that Spider-Man keeps the mask on, but overall seeing his face does have some significance and does give the character a more human vibe. Personally, I love the show, but let me be very clear. I did not play all of the Halo games, and I'm not who they should be trying to impress. This is a W statement right here. This is such a W statement that... Oh my gosh. They should be trying to impress Halo fans. Any show based on a franchise that forgets its fans deserves to fail. I agree. You wouldn't have the Halo show if it wasn't for the fans. Here's the thing. I am all for changing the source material. I think changing the source material it is okay. If it is still... what's the word I'm looking for? You can change the source material if it's still congruent with the overall message that's being told. And what do I mean by that? So like, oh man, what's an example? I can't think of any examples today. I need to get better at waking up in the morning and having my brain working. So I think a big thing in Jesus Christ, I can't think of anything. I think a big thing is something that that works when it comes to changing the source material. Like if we look at Dune, right? There were a lot of moments in Dune. Like if you read the book and you watch the movie, there are a lot of things that were changed. And there are some things like that I didn't like. Whenever Paul gets his vision in the book, it's this big thing where he can see everything and everything's happening at once, and all this stuff is kind of going all together. And in the movie, it doesn't really portray it that well. But in the books, there's a lot of times for people to kind of like explain the intricacies of what's going on in the movie. That the movie can't do. I think something that the movie did that was really good was like they added like sign language. Like that was never introduced into the book, that was never kind of expressed into the book, and that scene was never where like, you know, the lady has the chiss knife. It wasn't the same way it was in the books, but it works in the movies. And they had to change the source material because sometimes what happens in a book doesn't translate well into the movie. And it works in the movie because it expresses so much and tells the audience a lot. Where the source, so it's good to change the source material, but it still expresses the same things that the book expresses. That's the thing. It's like you change the source material, but the end result is still the same. And I think that's what a lot of these companies fail at doing, is when they change the source material, they're trying to add in or put in their own ideas and put in their own way of thinking and force it onto us, when in reality, we want what we had before. So if you change the source material and give us the end results, all is well that ends well, right? There you go. That's all it is. That's all she wrote. I love this. If paying for games is not owning them, then pirating them is not stealing them. More Hogwarts Legacy. And this was great. Escaping reality versus mastering reality. Dude over here doing magic tricks, making a paper float and dance around him, and then this dude's back here in the VR missing everything. That is hilarious. All right, guys. I do enjoy these reacting streams. Master claps. I think I have about like an hour or two. So let's go play some Prince of Persia. And I'll try to get some more stuff for reacting for next week. And hopefully I can post it all on the YouTube channel so that you guys can, if you guys missed it or anything like that, it'll be on the YouTube channel for you guys. So I probably won't be streaming for the rest of the week until Thursday and Friday. I'll probably play Prince of Persia for like an hour or so, and then I gotta get ready for work. I'm actually pretty hungry right now as is. So let me be right back. Let me see if I can make myself something to eat real quick, because I'm kind of hungry. But we'll have Prince of Persia up here in a little bit. Can I change my... Okay. All right. Dang, we only played for 5 hours yesterday? I thought I played for like 8 hours yesterday. Let's see. Let me put you guys on. Be right back. All right, guys.
I've come to enlighten you as promised.
I got my breakfast in. Let's... What was that? Is that completed? I'm gonna say that's completed. Let's make our way over there. See if I can remember how to play this game. After spending... So what I want to do is I want to explore, but also just try to like move forward in the story. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that I miss out while playing this game. And honestly...
Even my light cannot shine beyond the place of its beginning. Goodbye, Sargon.
Have you done any of that? Defeating enemies triggers a small explosion after death and deals a slight amount of damage. I really want to try this one out. Why is this thing... Am I glitched? Okay, that was glitched for a little bit. I can take that off. That on. I'm tempted to see... If it hurts me, I'm gonna just cry. Spikes. Oh, I almost hit that. Back. Sort of ish. I don't like how many spike traps there are everywhere. Oh, I thought I could double there for a second. Oh, right. I couldn't get up here. That's right. So we're gonna go this way. Oh, there's things down there. Oh! Forgot about you guys. Ow! Ah, Jesus. Not fun. I think there's another one here too. No. Oh, I was not expecting that. This area has a fast travel area, so we're good. We can take it and then move forward. Oh, we didn't even get to see him explode. Oh. Oh my gosh. I think that's like the biggest thing is like being able to knock people up. It's so wrong in the context. Having encountered one encountering is so important in this game. I also should use my arrows more. See how he gets stunned with my arrows? Oh my gosh, that's actually huge. I don't take advantage of like what I have in this game as often as I should. I know they're gonna respawn, but I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that like this is kind of practice. Okay, learn something there. Does that not hurt him? I guess the explosion doesn't hurt me, which is good. I knew that was gonna hit me, but that sucks. Wait, what was that? That was the... I want to check this Paris out real quick. Oh my gosh, that shoots fast. Confused. Wait, where the heck am I? You already respawn? Oh, I guess because I did the area. Leaving. Oh, now we can go down. Fire. Let's head down. Try not to die on my way down. Abuse him with the bow. Just that's all you gotta do. Give him that bow abuse. So I think you came down here to find the crystals. That's the most beneficial part. Yeah, it's the crystals. Crystals. Ah! Unfortunately, I'm going to be going to the tree. How do I get to those crystals? Oh, he's going to kill me. Be careful. I'm going to kill myself if I'm not careful. I made that smooth like butter. That's what I did right there. I made that smooth like butter. Seems like them exploding on death is not that beneficial towards me. Ah, dude. See, I can't. I think my biggest problem with the game is like them showing their attacks is just not enough. It's not like the countering. Those guys, I can't tell when he's gonna attack is what I'm trying to say. I can't tell when he's going to attack. So instead, okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm gonna put the amulet on that makes the arrows do more damage because I think that's just gonna be more beneficial to how I'm gonna play in the future. That one goes down, this one goes up. We're going to a whole new area, skipping all of this, which makes me kind of just drop down. Oh, shit. What was I supposed to do? I'm on to something. I just don't know. Well, I have to get rid of it now, so I guess. Ah, that sucks. It's so close. I think I want to put my guy in the air and then jump up there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is too close. Doing something wrong. Maybe I want to. Oh my god, I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how I did it. Oh. No! And I'm all the way back over here. Okay, we're just gonna do that again. I see. Oh, thing here. Oh my gosh. No, if I use my thing, I go all the way back. No! Where am I? Oh, I made it down here, so they were like, okay, counts. Good job. Oh! Gosh, why? Wait, have we been here before? We have. I can't open that door, so we go this way. Jeez Louise. That makes me freaking cringe every time I have to do that. Do I have to go all the way back now? Ugh. There's something up there that I missed. But that's why that shortcut is there, so you don't have to do all this nonsense again. Shortcut, I say. It's not that bad, actually. It's actually really not that bad. Let's get back over here. Mess with the tree. Go back. Maybe you have to fight a dude or two. Well, you're all set. You're all good. Everything's in order. So let's go here. I want to go there. We're gonna go up there. I mean, I will try to explore it now. Like, I'm not. Oh, I should have changed my amulet. Oh, shoot. Oh, that guy got deleted with that combo. I also lost my amulets to get him, but it's okay. This way. Okay, we want to go across, and then we want to go up, it looks like. So just at the start. Oh, I can't do that. Can't do that. There's no doing that, so we're not going to do it. We're going to go to the left. There's a room here that might give me some stuff. feel like sometimes when you break plots you get things, but other times you don't. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy. I think that's all my... Oh gosh. No, I pressed the button. No, I pressed the button. Dang, that's so far way back. Pick up this amulet. Pick this amulet on. I don't want to increase that one. What else do I have? What is this? Look at that. Yeah, he's gone. Gotcha, bitch! Deleted. I hate that I have to take the elevator up here. Oops. Oh, big guy, but if I do more damage in the air... Ooh, there's a thing up there. Good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh, okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, we got rid of all the freaking... Oh, deleted him. Took care of him like that. Back and forth, baby. Back and forth under them legs. The things I do in between your legs will get you crying out to your mama. Alright, let's see. How do I get up there? I guess I could just shoot it with my bow. No, 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 no. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, I lost all of them. Are you kidding me? All right, let's go. Oh, I would. Oh, are you? Oh, fuck. Nope. That feels good. That's just very satisfying. Like that. That hurt. Can't run through enemies, dude. Ugh. was there even any benefit to killing the other dude? The big dude? Was there wasn't like a chest or anything in there, right? I'm scared to double check because I don't want him to like respawn. I think I would have noticed the chest. We're gonna go off of the fact that I would have noticed the chest. This area sucks because there are a bunch of pirates just doing sneak attacks on me. I don't like it. Oh, oh my gosh. Get out of here with that shit. Did I kill both of them with that? Yo, that's wild. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Good riddance, man. Oh, are you shitting me? Oh, and there's a fast travel point here as well. Save it, you ass. Oh, can I not? You have not acquired the skill to get up there? Sucks. Looks like I come out, so I gotta come in through the other side. Is that necessary? Got it. Sweet. That's open. This takes me. What is that? Oh, I gotta check it out. There's no way I don't check it out. Okay, I guess there is a world where I don't check it out. That's fantastic. Is there fast travel to any of those? Nope. Nope. You just gotta. Okay. All right. Cool. Good to know. Of course, there's something down there. Let's go discover what it is, shall we? Nothing falls fast. Keep going, you'll find it. It's not that I'm disappointed that I get one of those. It is. Oh, I'm glad I saw that at last second. Jeez Louise. Looks like this lets me go. What the actual fuck? There's so much. Let's go up first, and then we'll explore this bottom part right here. I actually don't think I can do that. Oh. Well, I definitely can't make that. Jeez, okay. Because I have no choice. Oh, I can make that. Okay, good. Spikes, spikes, spikes everywhere. There, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Looks like I unknowingly went the right way. I love when that works out for me. I knew that thing was gonna hit me. That's so annoying. Nice try. I love the juggling. The juggling is the way to play this game. You know they made it like that on purpose. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Not today with that shit. Not today. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. How many of them are you? Oh, I knew that was going to be a problem. One second. Something's still. Oh, I mean, I just got to go this way. Whew. Ay! Yay! Yay! God, these near misses are making my heart skip a beat. Yeah, chest baby. Oh, it's a freaking mimic! What's a mimic in this game? This is Dungeons and Dragons? What the fuck? You to fucking eat me. Slice and dice. Oh my god, he's still alive. Oh god. Jeez, it better. No! I did not just fall before I got my reward. Oh. There's nothing there. Okay. I want to go down to that little nook down there. Oh, there's a whole little thing down there. We gotta go check it out. Just hoping there's no. Whoa, traps. Ow! I might as well drink my potion. It's too risky not to drink it. Get in that corner and stay in that corner. Good riddance. Cool. This is where I was heading all along. This is perfect. Alright, let's go. Alright, seems simple enough. Oh, of course. Never that simple. Ha! Loser. Oh, jeez. I'm scared. I don't trust boxes. I don't trust anything now. Oh, there's a tree. Oh, why? You can just climb them. I was hoping that would work, and it did. Main quest, Path to Sand Prisons. Nice. We're back on it. I mean, let's... I'll take this one. Go put that one on. I didn't check this little nook out. Ugh, let me go check that nook out first. It may not be worth it, may be super anticlimactic, but I'd rather check it now and not have to check it later than check it later. Okay, little dead end. Don't be that anticlimactic. It's super anticlimactic. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well. God. Dang it, man. Curiosity not only killed the cat, but it hella disappointed the cat. Oh. Oh. Bro. How could you do me like that, bro? Oh, I should have known better. I really should have known better. I need to start doing that for myself. Oh, have me climb back up. Don't think so. Oh! I need to start using my, whatchamacallit more often, my clone. So if I know I'm going to jump down somewhere, I need to just automatically, like, use my clone and be like, oh. Into the spikes, death. I can't understand what happened to us all since the descending of the stars, blah, 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 blah. Wow, my gosh, I would love to read that at some later date. Oh, what a waste. Oh, that's fucking tree beard. Oh my gosh, no thank you. Ah, oh, yeah. I missed. Oh no. Oh. Oh. This one did a shitter. Wait, did he drop anything? Yes, he did. I will take it. Right. Back. So annoying. another one. Death to treants. New location discovered. I think there's ability here that I'm supposed to have that I don't have. Oh, those... No, they shouldn't respawn. Right? Right? I think that... They either take the place of the treants, or... Yeah, no, I don't think they'll respawn. They might respawn whenever I heal up, but usually... It's fast travel points. Did I walk past the tree? Oh. There's nothing to say. It's got nothing to say. It's just like, no, hey, you know, it is what it is right now. Dang, that's wild. That's wild, bro. Let's go get some upgrades since we're here. All right. I love this game. So far, this has been my favorite game of 2024. I mean, Monster Hunter is great, but Monster Hunter didn't come out this year. So let me do this. I also have to pee, so give me a second. Okay. I'll be right back.
Welcome.
I hope I wasn't muted this whole time, right? God, that would suck if I was. Was I? No, I'm curious. I'm be crazy paranoid. Let me just see. I just need to see. Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm going to be muted. Oh, that's a.
Okay,
That's
thank
fucking goodness. Oh god, thank goodness. Sometimes I do that. I think additional healing. Oh. Yeah, we got it. I think that's just too good to pass up. Now we have 3. It's 2,500 and a Xerxes, and then 500. I'll come back and I'll buy that. So where was I? I was right here. This one. Oh. Get juggled. Get juggled. You're in the corner. You're in the corner. If I've learned anything from fighting games, that's where. Oh, there's 2. Handled. Oh, they just explode. Okay. Well. It's like we're back at the pirate area again. That's not at all what I thought the trajectory was going to be. Ooh, crystals don't fall. Stop. Just stop. Just chill out for a second, Mario. That hit me? Ow, ow. Are you kidding me? Oh, he moves. We don't want that. Seems like that's the main story. Let's go ahead and do it.
Hi, Sargon.
What's going on here?
Lend me your Eye of the Wanderer.
I do like when we find the map. Oh, golly gee williker. Duh. Looks like I don't have the ability. to break through that. It also looks like I'm going the wrong way. Ah, I see. Is there something I'm supposed to obtain? I obviously have to head over there. I just can't tell if I'm supposed to have the ability before or after I get to this part. Ah. That's where I can slide out from. Every time his feet touch the ground. Reset! 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 Oh, just delete them before they even have a chance to do anything. That's the way to go about it. What is this thing giving me? True cells revealed. Prophecy. I keep getting those, but I don't know what they do. I'm so worried because my recall ability is so far back. Oh, oh, oh no. Okay, good, it's gone. That hurt so much. Collectible item. Ooh. Oh, wow. He actually shot where I was going and not where I was standing. Oh, it moves. Okay, that explains why it was able to hit. That actually really sucks. Oh, that still hit me. Should have taken some time to dodge that. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're heading the right way. I don't know either of you. Screw off. Looks like I have no choice now. Oh. Oh, look. Wherever this is taking me. Down. Where's the... It says it's coming down this way. There it is. Different one. Whew, okay. Hang in there. I'm gonna go up. definitely want to go up. Take advantage of whatever's up here. Hopefully, patiently, the Soma tree draws strength from the sacred land to extend its highest branches to heaven. On to heaven we go. See, there's that ability. Maybe I should hit it. I tried shooting it. For now. What is Xerxes? Did I get it? Xerxes! Tower of Silence. Get out of my face, dude. What do you think's gonna happen when you walk up to me like that, man? Chest. That chest. That doesn't sound good. Big crystals, big crystals. Oh, you can't wall jump off of ice. That's gonna make things interesting. Something's definitely in there that they want me to go to. So let's go ahead and do that. Ah, I guess whatever ability I'm supposed to have here would contribute to opening this door. Major backtracking, looks like. We'll come back here later. What am I supposed to do? I went up and around. We can go back down here, find our way through there, go through here. Maybe I'm supposed to, I mean, is that the only, oh, that is kind of the only green door that's available, huh? Yeah, we should probably go there. Man, at least just like a ton of time. Alright, well, where's the next fast travel point? We'll make it here. Yeah, just keep heading down. We can explore this bottom area while we're heading down. Yeah. Could head left. I don't want to head left because I want to fast travel up to that other area and just get through that door. Oh, see, I can't even explore this because I don't have whatever power I need to get through it. So, can I explore that upper level? Lower level? Is there a way to cancel? Oh my gosh. Oh, right. That guy explodes on combat. That's what happens. And then we just go straight over here. And we find our way back. Oh, these guys do respawn. Yeah, that's a new one. Since he's a new one. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. Stop spawning shit. Holy shit. I didn't know you spawned so much crap. I'm tempted to go exploring all of this right here. Oh, I'm tempted. Don't be another mimic. Elusive water. Dodge on the spot using up and RT against incoming attacks, dealing slight damage by moving behind the enemy. That actually does sound fun. Oh my.
Do you know my father?
No.
No. Though you're familiar.
It's the prince.
Farum.
Oh.
Farum.
This place. The terrace
Never mind.
steps.
It's not the prince.
Footpaths. These are familiar. But it's all broken and strange. Is it real?
I just realized how loud
It's
the
a
game
real
is.
place that's fallen under a curse.
Am I cursed?
Yeah.
I don't know. But don't worry. We'll find the answers.
And you, traveller, what is your name?
Sargon.
I'm pleased to have a friend, Sargon.
Goodbye. Cursed child. If I jump down here, can I get back up? Ugh. In the most annoying way possible. What we're gonna do is we're going to travel through here. Read. From the farthest reach of the stars, she came in the world herself, enslaving the Charge. Yeah, let's... Deleted. Let's go over here. Oh, I can't. Alright, well. Can't. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna fall. Ow! I'd much rather have fallen. Oh my. Huh, can't get through there. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, we want that. We want that big time. Of course. I'm in trouble if I die here. death. Got you. Oh. Whew. Still not done? Okay, good job. Oh my gosh, I thought that was the... That felt great. I'm not gonna lie, that felt pretty good. I want this tree. It says there's a tree here. Interesting. Oh, I did not want to do that. And there's a fast travel point. Oh my gosh. Everything I can want here. Or is the fast travel point the tree? Oh no, it's over here. There we go. All is well. All is well. Let's put on this new amulet. What am I taking off for it, though? Probably nothing. I actually like what I got going on here. So there's going completely up, then there's going to the left. Left seems like it's going to take me to the main quest area. Completely up seems no. I thought I got hurt. I'm good. Okay. Everything's looking rather dandy. We get a collectible. Beloved Cynthia. Okay. Alright, alright. Everything's coming in order, guys. I just want to... I think we're actually going to get to the main quest over here. This could work out in our favor huge. That was straight up just a path to come here. Oh, boss fight. Here we go. Let's see what it's all about.
Don't leave so soon.
Oh. Was not expecting that voice from Treant.
I'm always in need of new servants.
I might actually be willing to bow the knee. Hold on, let's think about this. Sorry. Oh, okay. I proved myself by slaying your beast, and then you can step on me. I think that's the deal we can go with right now. Oh, shoot.
All well served.
Show me what you got. Woo! Oh, good boy. You played fetch. Ow. Okay, they're doing the wombo combos on me.
I shall stay.
Best just to dodge that move right there.
Will, sir.
I want to. I really do.
This world belongs to me.
Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Phase 2.
Now.
What the flip nuggins? Where are we? Ow. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not Into this! Please face the right way. No, dude. Why is that ability suck so much?
You will serve me.
No! Not only... Oh my... Play fetch with yourself! You're gonna learn what it's like to be bottom. Oh, we're going to her world again.
Will serve.
No. You know what? Boss fights are done so incredibly well. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh, I'm supposed to leave my... I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I'm not supposed to do that. This is it! At first I wanted you to step on me, but I've learned now. You're the one who wants to be on... I don't know how to make that joke work. It's time to end this! Once and for all! Oof. She did not like being the Dama Mommy. Ooh! Oh, I thought I'd get the wolf mask. Poor doggo. It's okay. You're actually the good boy, aren't you?
Thank you, young mortal. You saved my life. I would like to show you my gratitude, but I cannot.
What do you mean?
You have triumphed over 1,000 foes.
Yeah.
Yet there is one place, deep within you, that remains beyond reach. A secret, one you cannot avoid forever. Only you can unlock it. Thank you again, Sargon. The forest and the Soma tree are safe. Now I can return to my peaceful life beneath its branches.
Okay, well, I'll take it. Bam! That's a lot of health. I wish I had the ability to break those. Oh look, we made it here. All right. Are we fighting another clone? Yep. There's the... Oh, do we just get it? Yes! Give me my power! Give me what is mine! get this time? What do we get this time? Dimensional Claw? Whoa. To trap items, projectiles, and enemies into another dimension using B. The dimension can only be contained one entity at a time. The icon appears if it is full. Throw the entity in the direction. And will give it offensive properties. Enemies will be disoriented and fight for Sargon for a few seconds. That is sick. That is sick. That is actually super cool. Hold on, I gotta try this out. Come here. You're my. Oh, that. Nope, not what you were supposed to do. Respawn, please. Oh, I can hold it down. Okay, cool. He's in my pocket dimension. I get to be like right on them. I'm scared. Oh, did I hurt myself with that? Whoops. Nice. Okay. Well, that's a good stopping point for now, guys. I need to get ready for work. Ugh. Do a bunch of other stuff. But, yeah. It's been good. Oh, wait. Do I close today? I hope I close today. Let me double check that I don't mid today, because that would suck. But, alright, guys. Until next time. Play nice. Can't wait to use this new pocket dimension. Just grab someone and fling them at other people. I don't want to deal with something. Grab it. Made me glad I went here first, because that's just going to do a whole lot for me that I can't wait for.